Okay, Assalamualaikum. Today we are going to learn chapter 2.1, Analyzing Linear Motion, menganalisis gerakan linear. Okay, apa perkara yang kita akan belajar dalam tajuk ini? Pertama, define distance and displacement. 2. Define speed, velocity, average speed and average velocity. Define acceleration, deceleration, zero acceleration. And define what is the meaning of a tick. After that, calculate speed, velocity, acceleration, deceleration by using ticker tape. Then, determine the motion of the object through ticker tape and charts to show constant velocity, constant acceleration and deceleration. Okay. So, this is the first one is what is the meaning of linear motion. So, linear motion is a study of moving object in a straight line. Okay, consider a runner running for 100 meter event. So, how will you describe the motion of the runner in words? So, we describe linear motion in terms of distance, displacement, speed, velocity, acceleration, deceleration, and time. So, we are going to talk about how far, how fast, how long the runner is moving. Okay. We have a city is standing in front of a Liz restaurant. She wants to go to a Nurani textile shop nearby. So she has been told to go to the textile shop, which is located 20 meters from where she is standing. So what is the location of the shop from where she is standing now? So she is going to walk 20 meters to the Nurani textile. So we said that she has to walk for a distance of 20 meters. And she walks to the right. So the direction is to the right. So we say that her displacement is 20 meters to the right from Liz restaurant. So we use the word distance. Another one is displacement. So distance is 20 meters without the direction. Displacement 20 meters with direction to the right from Liz restaurants. So 20 meters is the distance. To the right from Liz restaurant is the direction. So in this section, the simplest form of motion in a straight line or linear motion will be analyzed. So linear motion is a movement in a direction. So I use forward is a positive, backward direction is negative. Okay. So we have a first activity. In the aim is to study distance and displacement. So we have 3 points A, B, C. So our task is to put the pencil at point C. Okay. So with a pencil, take a right from position A to B and to C. So what is our total path? So from A to B is 2 meter. From B to C is 1 meter. So 2 meter plus 1 meter should be 3 meter. Okay? To be 3 meter. And this value is known as distance. Now repeat procedure 2. Okay. We move from A, but this time we go straight to C without going to B. So from A to B, so the value is what? So we use the Pythagoras theorem. Square root of 2 square plus 1 square is 3 square, is it? So square root of 3. Right, so you get 1.73 and this value is known as sasaran, or in English is displacement. Okay. So what is displacement? So displacement is the distance that we take from the first initial position is A and our final position is C. So from A to C is what we call displacement. And just now distance is from A to B and then B to C. So this is longer distance. Okay, ataupun in other word, displacement is the shortest distance travelled. Okay. So distance is the total path length travelled by an object. So distance is a scalar quantity and the SI unit is meter. Okay, from this point to this point is 187 kilometers. So this is the distance. So now what is displacement? Displacement in the definition is the distance in a specific direction. So the distance with a specific direction. Okay. So the distance between two locations measured along the shortest path connecting them in a specific direction. So the meaning is the distance between two locations measured along the shortest path connecting them in the specific direction. So this is the initial point. This is the final destination. So from initial to the final, so this is the shortest path. So this is what we call displacement. Or in other words, the distance of its final position from its initial position in a specific direction. For example, here we cycle from A, go to B, go to C. The distance is 4 plus 3 is 7 meter. But from A to C, we have the shortest distance. So this is what we call displacement, and the we have here is 5 meter from A to C. Okay. So we have another question. We have two diagrams. So the difference between distance and displacement. So which one is the length of the road? So this is the road. So the length of the road we call it distance, and the length from A to B, straight line from A to B, is what we call displacement. Okay. So here another example, the difference between distance and displacement. So we have every day Rahim walks. So this is Rahim. Rahim walks from his house to the junction A, which is 1.5 kilometer from his house. Then from the junction, he turns back and stops at Warung Pak Din, which is 0.5 kilometer from his house. Okay, so first question, what is Rahim displacement from his house? So this is his house. When he reached the junction, from his house is the initial position, and when he come to A at the junction is what we call final position. So what is the distance here? So we have 1.5 kilometer. So but we add up 2 is. So this is because the question asks the displacement, so we have to mention 1.5 kilometer to the east, means the direction from the house to the junction is to the east. The distance is 1.5 kilometer, so the displacement is 1.5 kilometer to east. Now the second question, what is the displacement from Rahim house when he is at Warung Pak Din? So from his house for initial position to Warung Pak Din, so the initial to final, so the distance is 0.5 kilometer. But the direction now is from the house to Warung Pak Din is to the west. So the answer is 0.5 kilometer to west. Now after he breakfast, Rahim walks back to his house. So when he reached home, so what is the total distance travelled by Rahim? So from the house to the junction, 1.5 kilometer. Back to Warung, he has to go back 1.5 km plus 0.5 km, and then go back to his house another 0.5 km. So total distance is 4.0 km. Okay, 1.5 plus 1.5 plus 0.5 plus 0.5. So another one. So the total is what? 4 km. Now what is Rahim total displacement from his house? Okay, total displacement. Remember, total displacement means from initial position to final position. So initial is his house, final is also at his house. So what is the difference? 0. So the answer is 0. Or another word, you can calculate 1.5 to the east is positive 1.5. Go back to the west means negative 1.5. And then move another one to backward, negative 0.5, and then go back to his house, another 0.5, but we add with positive. Remember, forward is positive, reverse ataupun backward is negative. So total is what? We get 0. Or initial position at his house, final position also at his house, so 0 displacement. So start at home and reach at home. Okay, another example. In a jungle trekking activity, a scout is given a compass and a map. He starts his journey from station A and is required to walk to station B, which is located 400 meters to the east of station A. When he reaches station B, he is ordered to go to station C, which is 400 meters north from station B. Okay, so when the scout is at station C, okay, what is the distance he travelled from station A? So the question asks you the distance. So from A goes to B goes to C. So here is, I think, 400. Here is another 400. So total is what? 800 meter. Now the question is, what is the scout displacement from station A? So when we talk about displacement, we have to know what is the first location A and the final location position is C. So from A direct to C. So we have to have this the displacement distance by using, we can use it theorem Pythagoras. So we have 565 165 to northeast. Okay, because this is the same angle, so this is 45 degrees, so 45 degree here is the location of northeast. So why the answer is different? Because displacement has magnitude and direction.